All right. Welcome, everybody. And just to bring us back up to speed, you guys just finished your lunch period on, this is Wednesday. You guys just had your last spell. You just learned Magic Missile from Sister Cecilia. And your fourth period, you look up on your schedules there and notice that you have Enchantment today with Sister Amity, who some of you may remember. She has a penchant for doing class outside when weather allows. And today it's kind of overcast, but it looks like it's good enough weather she's going to be there.
And I think we managed to make it through lunch without any food fights. Although I don't know if all of us were hanging out together at lunch, because there have been some I don't know, differing opinions from differing folks on that matter.
Complicated friendship dynamics.
Complicated friendship dynamics. There we go, exactly.
Yes, exactly.
Well, if lunch is wrapping up, Riley's going to start heading in an exterior direction. And if I can roll perception, I just want to check that no one has noticed the broom I hid in the tree.
All right. So as you make your way out to the courtyard, which is not, you're all on the first floor, so it's just kind of a hop, skip, and you're out there. And you look up towards St. Jinx's Oak, where you've stowed away. If I remember correctly, that's where you stowed away.
Yes. Should I roll perception?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll perception.
Cool. I got 19.
It's still there, and it's still well hidden, and it doesn't even look like there's no. You can see it pretty well from where you are. Like if you know what to look for, you can see it, but it doesn't seem like anyone else has noticed it.
Cool.
Or, I mean, as far as you know, you're not sure if anyone's you don't know if it's missing.
Right, I tied it there so it wouldn't get cleaned up.
It hasn't been, it doesn't seem, from what you're understanding, you don't think anyone's reported it missing or anything, and it's still it's up there.
Insurance.
Did Anya notice Riley sneaking off?
Roll, well, I guess you did, because Riley, you didn't roll stealth as you were...
Yeah, I wasn't really sneaking. I was just side-eyeing the oak as I walked out onto the grounds. I was just basically making sure that kids weren't messing with it, that no one had noticed it yet.
Does Anya notice Riley noticing?
Okay, roll perception. Alright, your first roll is pretty good. So you notice her look at the tree. And if you are trailing, if you kind of peer to see what she's looking at with her eyes looking at, you can see something in the tree. You can't tell exactly what it is, but it's definitely something up there.
I should have stealthed. So Tumnus.
Well, Anya does not do anything with the noticing. She's just taking in information as she's trying to keep her friends out of trouble.
What's that?
So, do you know what class we're going to next? Because honestly, I don't even know where my flyer is. It's somewhere in my backpack.
How am I supposed to know?
So it's like a flyer or something. Isn't it like enchantment class? What is enchantment? Is that, makes that different from edumacation and stuff?
We're in the courtyard, come on.
Alright, we were just out here a little while ago because of the full fire alarm situation.
Hey,
good thing that blew over.
You see, Sister Amity pops up. Looked like her timing was just off. You're about to say, what is enchantment anyway? But she comes in and says it anyway. I am glad you asked. And she comes and she kind of looks like she just appeared right behind you. You know, she's been there. And so enchantment is all about honing your ability to beguile other people and monsters or magically entrance them. You can use it for peaceful purposes to bewitch your enemies, get them to lay down the arms.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, it's like Bridget Broombridge's enchanted toothbrush, right?
Yes, I have one of those. Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna pull out my Bridget Broombridge's enchanted toothbrush.
Oh, I have mine up in my room.
I carry mine on my person at all times.
I suppose it could be. Let me see. Let me take a look at that.
Well, just don't. It's limited edition, so don't break it. They only made 18,000 of these.
So she gets your. She takes a look at your. Bridget Broombridge's enchanted toothbrush. This is very fascinating. I don't think I've seen one of these. Anyway, sorry. I guess that she hands you back your toothbrush. It looks like we're getting a decent MF class showing up. I think some people get a little confused because I don't always. I need to remember to say what days I'm gonna be in the classroom and when it's outside. But I just love being out here, and obviously with the brooms the other day was most really apropos. All right. Oh, there he is, and you see Bort meandering up. He doesn't no mop in hand or anything. He looks like he's off work or something, and he walks up and he stands right by the oak with Sister Amity, and Sister Amity addresses the class. All right. The spell we will be learning today is called Sleep. And you can use it to just send. You can use it to charm someone into a magical slumber. Bort,
and I use it on myself.
I think that's possible. Yes, if you it has a 20-foot range. I think you could choose. Theoretically, you could put it in your range. I'm not sure. I've never honestly tried that. You can try that if you want to. If you don't.
Would you be upset if I slept through class?
You should probably try to stay awake for this. And we already. I appreciate your eagerness there, Pinnefer, but I'm
willing to cast sleep on him if he wants.
I want to make you sleep, not anyone else, just you, Riley.
Oh, that won't work. I'm a half-elf. I'm immune.
I don't think so.
Yes, I have Fey ancestry. I have advantage on saving throws. Gets being charmed and magic can't put you to sleep.
All right.
Yeah, so this is for all you normies.
Really, that's quite.
I just started watching Wednesday also.
Out of character, but that was very funny.
Yeah, that was very funny.
Anyway, no one has to. Student Anime is trying to get these back together. All right, no one has to volunteer because Bort here has kindly volunteered to be the target of today's spell. So we went. All right, so this spell is important for you to learn because this is the first. If I'm not mistaken from your syllabus, this will be the first you'll learn that uses all three types of spell components. All three are required. Can anyone tell me what three different types of components are in a spell?
Anya raises her hand without looking like she's raising her hand.
Anya, there. What would what are do you know one of the three types that are of the components that are required?
Verbal, somatic, and material.
Excellent.
But I'm glad you answered that because I thought it was like
all right.
Will, and something else.
I was wondering if it was spite, malice, and violence.
Bonus to Anya there. All right. So the verbal portion, the verbal component is the words you say to cast a spell. For example, the word in this one is dormi. It's the and Pinnefer, since you know Dragonland, you know that's the imperative form that means just to sleep. So telling someone to go to sleep. The somatic, or the gestures you make when the gestures you make when you're casting magic. So when you adjust a somatic component is necessary for a spell, you must have at least one hand free to perform it. Materials are the stuff you need, the objects you need for casting a spell. In this case, basically, when you have just like somatic, you need at least one free hand if materials are required. So you can hold either your arcane focus, in this case, our wands. Everyone want to show me? Everyone brought their wands?
I have mine.
Okay, awesome. And you can use, and for the spell, we can either hold your arcane focus, your wand, or you can access materials. There are some materials you can have required for casting the spell, and I thought it'd be kind of fun if we did a little bit of both, depending on what you want to do. Because wandless magic can be very helpful if you're ever in a pinch and don't have a wand. And speaking of pinch, this for sleep, this requires either.
Well done.
Thank you. This requires a pinch of fine sand, or a cricket, or some rose petals. Any of them should work for the material component of the spell.
DM, is there any? Can I roll any something like nature or something to see if there's any sand in the soil?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll nature.
Okay, yeah, because Riley's pretty literal. 21.
You found, there's just like some kind of mixed in. It looks like they've been repaving like some of the like stone tiles, and there's some sands mixed in. You can get a pinch of sand easily.
Okay, I'm gonna steal some sand from the ground, and I'm gonna cast Sleep on Bort.
All right, so you've been told Dormy, and when she was explaining the gestures that she was doing the gestures, so you guessed that that's what that is. So, hold on, I think I need to give you it because I think I
have it.
Oh, you already have it? Okay.
Stormy, sweet prince.
All right, you
Sweet.
cast it, and I'm trying to remember. Creatures are equal to. So you rolled 14
Hit points.
I'm trying to remember how many Bort has. Hold on, I'm not sure if he has any. Hold on. He
He has
has.
to have at least one hit point.
Yeah, he's got at least. Yeah, hold on.
Unless he's just
He has,
dead.
he has 15. It doesn't. Roll. Let's see. He kind of blinks for a minute. Holy cow! All right.
But wouldn't it put others to sleep in that case? Because
Yes, Sister Amity is right there. Did you specify? Actually, he stayed off to the side so this doesn't happen because that's a very good question. Actually, no, wait. He hadn't.
he only
hadn't
has
prepared
7.
anything
If
yet.
she's standing close enough, she'd drop.
Let's see. Hold on.
Squishy wizards.
Well, it's targeted, right?
Yeah, but it's targeted, but in a range.
Yeah, within 20 feet of a point of view, choose within range, in ascending order of their current hit points, ignoring unconscious creatures. Alright, so...
Quick question, does me casting it use up all of those points on Bort? Since it doesn't, or is it just apply
no,
flat?
it's just
Gotcha.
if he has it or if he doesn't. Okay, Sister Cecilia has 99 hit points, so she's safe. Okay, I did not realize she had...
Creatures
Holy
within
cow.
20 feet of the point you choose. Is Anya within 20 feet?
Let's say that you guys were in a row, so fortunately, Anya, you're awake for this part.
Okay,
Then-
well,
Wait, am I within 20 feet?
Wait, what?
Am I within 20 feet of what I just cast on Bort?
Yes, you're within 20 feet of board.
I have 5 hit points. I pass out, right?
No, it's
oh, sorry.
it's in front of you, so you're not.
Okay. I see. It's extending. I see.
Yeah, you
okay.
didn't cast it on yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
That's totally fine.
But yeah,
Okay.
if you try this on any of the students, they're all tiny hit point people. They will probably.
Riley resisted that urge just because she's easily distracted by Bort.
Sister
She
Am-
looks extremely crestfallen that he didn't fall asleep. It just kind of shuffles behind Tumnus.
Sister Amity. Oh, she starts clapping. Great job, great initiative. All right, this is what I like to see.
I'll
I like
step
to see-
forward and I'll try casting it.
All right, do you?
You got this, Tumnus.
Tumnus, do you already have it? I'm not sure if I've given.
Yes, I got it.
Awesome. Okay.
Dormy.
All right, you cast it, and he's at 15, and you get 19 points, and borders, and he just flat out. He falls flat on his face. Sister Amity doesn't even.
Oh, is that all right?
Looks
That's
like
great.
She kind of prods him a little with her foot, and you see, he's fat. Bort's fast asleep. He's out. He's snoring, and it sounds kind of weird because he's got like the orc tusk.
Oh my goodness, he's so tranquil. Look at this, how peaceful his face is.
All right, excellent, students. It's wonderful. It's always beautiful to see young people pick up on this so quickly. Pinnefer, do you already have? I'm gonna make sure everyone has it. But that's has the spell that I think.
Anya already
It's
had
on
it.
me, Pinnefer. Remember the Spellweaver's agreement. We don't cast spells on each other without permission. That was the
Do
truth.
I have permission to cast a spell on Riley?
Please don't.
I didn't ask you.
It's violating the oath.
Jennifer, you can cast it on me.
No,
Says
Anya, you must sweet martyr, don't.
Wait a sec. If you're too close to other people,
Yeah,
other
we
people
should
could get
space
caught
out.
up in it.
She's just gonna grab Tumnus by the arm and start towing him away from Pinnefer.
All right, Pinnefer, you should have. I think everyone
We're
has.
trying
sleep
to.
now.
Okay, who am I aiming at again?
Anya offered to let you cast it on her.
Okay.
I admit she's playing a trick on Pinnefer, but yes.
I don't like you casting spells on friends.
I just told you could. Go ahead.
Okay, so can I roll perception and see if I can determine what's going on here?
That'd be
Like
insight. Roll insight.
Insight. Okay, insight.
I don't think I need to counter it.
All
She's
right.
being completely honest.
Okay, you can 20 insight. You remember that just a few seconds ago, Riley explaining that for those with Fey ancestry, the sleep spell does not affect them. And
go ahead, Pinnefer.
And you notice with this roll, you also notice Anya. She has like very slightly pointed ears. You can see that she looks like she might be either an elf or a half elf.
She might cast it on me. Oh no.
So I have this insight, and
Yes.
maybe it's dawned on my face or something. But I've been annoyed at Riley for so long that I'm just going to.
It's worth the spell slot.
What's that?
It's worth the spell slot.
Yeah, I'm going to pivot and switch to trying to cast it on Riley. And if anybody is in the way, that's not a concern of me. So I am going to cast it toward Riley, and whatever happens is the consequence. So here goes.
Okay, Riley, who are you standing around? Who are you?
Tumnus?
Yeah, did you let me tow you away with you? With me?
Well, yeah, you grabbed my sleeve and I just sort of stumbled away.
Okay,
So here goes.
Dorami. Oh my
Dorami.
gosh, both of you guys just dropped.
Well, I don't drop. I'm immune.
Tumnus.
I just flop.
Can I roll to catch him?
Yes, rolled dexterity.
Is that a saving throw or just straight skill check?
Wait, hold on. If it's like a quick thing. Hold on.
It's up to you.
Yeah, let's do a dexterity saving throw.
9.
You don't. He doesn't fall. He doesn't fall all the way. He's a little kind of a heavier guy, right? But you've got him. He didn't break his face.
Pinnefer killed Tumnus! And then I'm gonna cast underneath, like behind the screen of his bulk. I want to use what is it? Minor illusion to create a voice screaming, "Stood it down! Stood it down! Medical personnel report immediately!"
People will start kind of separating out, and they're confused. And Sister Abby,
Tumnus! Do I roll performance or deception?
if you're trying to scare them, then if you know he hasn't, then yeah, roll deception.
Yeah, this is definitely a deception dealy. Why can't I never find it when I need it? Where is... Okay, 10.
Yeah, there's like one or two kids who start freaking out, but
Tumnus, speak to me!
Tumnus does snore a little bit, so they can tell he's not actually dead. Most of them.
Tumnus is now asleep. I'm kind of annoyed that Tumnus is the one that is asleep.
I just told you I was immune.
I
Potato
did
boy.
not believe anything you say.
Was
You
there anybody
tell me
else
so many
nearby?
things that are not true.
Yeah, you dragged her. She dragged you off to the side. So yeah, fortunately, no one else is his.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to. Is there way? Hold on. How do you get people? How long does the spell last? I'm trying to remember. It's only 1 minute. Okay. Thank goodness. Okay. So Anya walks up to you, and Sister Amity walks up to you guys, and to try to get try to calm the situation. All right. No harm done. Pinnefer, remember what we just said about not we had Bort to as our volunteer. You see Bort is just now waking up. Huh? What? Oh, all right. And he's looking. He picks around. He picks up his hat and kind of just looking around like.
Leave the janitor out of this, sister. This is he broke the oath. We're just spell weavers. We don't cast spells on each other without each other's permission.
I
Tumnus.
told you I didn't mean to hit Tumnus. I meant it.
Yes, I know what you meant to do. That doesn't help your case. Tumnus, you there, buddy?
Is there any way that I can make it sound to the teacher like I did not mean to hit Tumnus?
Okay, well that is true. So roll persuasion.
Okay. Persuasion.
What's the saving for? Is it wisdom? I think it's wisdom. I could be wrong. Is it wisdom or charisma? Maybe it's charisma. To roll against persuasion. Okay. Let's try charisma. Yep. You've got her. You have her convinced. She she can tell that wasn't your intention. All right, and she starts. She gets some water and starts. She walks off to get some water, and she comes back. And by that time, Tumnus, you're starting to come too.
Yeah, I'm just shaking him and like grip. Tumnus, wake up! Oh God!
Stop making such a racket.
Oh no!
Pinnefer put you to sleep.
You see,
it's kind of nice.
Yeah, get in my back trying to catch you. Oh,
I can't go back to sleep.
Sister Amity offers you a glass of water.
I'm gonna take it.
You got okay. Well, it was for Tumnus.
I try to take it.
Okay.
I'm wiping sweat off my brow here.
All right. Okay. You Tumnus, are you reaching for the water too, or you just watch this happen because you're waking up?
I'm just. I'm waking up.
All right. You have the glass of water now.
I dump it over my head. Oh God. Oh, wow. That was an effort. Oh boy, Tumnus. Oh. Oh boy.
But excellent initiative there again, Riley, for catching your classmate and stopping him from breaking his face on the pavement.
Sure thing, totally.
Oh,
all right.
All right there, Riley.
Oh, I'm fine. It's totally fine.
What are you doing?
You almost hit the ground because Pinnefer freaking cast a spell on you, which is like the one thing we promised not to do.
Why'd you go drenching yourself?
Accident, said Anya. I think.
It was an accident, sure.
All right, Anya.
Well, I think casting it on you was the accident.
All right, Anya, roll persuasion to see if you can get your friends to see if you can kind of pacify the situation. Oh no one's buying it.
All right, listen here, potato
boy.
boy.
And says, "I'm trying."
We need to lay down some ground rule boundaries. You just think you're all that. I try to encourage you to go out and fly in the sky and just mess with my friends.
All right, so that concludes the class. Sister Amity's cut it short. Let's all head to dinner. We've got dinner in the cafeteria. I've heard it's pretty good today.
Yeah, and Tumnus, buddy, we're friends, but maybe lay off the portions just a little bit. Oh, my back.
I don't want to give anything away, but I did help. I helped out Mazaroth. I think you guys are gonna like it. She.
I give her a very skeptical look. Come on, Tumnus. Come on, Anya.
Oh, I'm getting up.
Come on, Pinnefer, she says.
I don't include him.
Following you.
Like, stand between Pinnefer and Tumnus, just glaring daggers.
Alright, as you make your way inside of the cafeteria, you smell something very, saccharine sweet.
Oh, did something die? Is that disinfectant?
You're
what's
weird, says Anya.
I'm weird? What are you talking about? It just smells like somebody died, like a morgue, like that sweetness. What was that, Tumnus, you were saying?
What's for dinner?
Oh,
Smells
yeah.
alright.
It's kind of a long line. Everyone who's interested wants to know befriend. Roll perception.
I'll roll perception, but I'm also going to lean over to Tumnus and go, "Hey, listen, Maddie, you got a stomachache tonight?"
Yeah, you okay. Pinnefer, you rolled 11. Riley, you rolled 6. Riley, you don't know what's going on. It's not sweet. Pinnefer, you recognize something in the air, something beautiful. It is the scent of waffles. Anya, you crit failed. You think they are. You think that's probably something. You got something in your nose or something because you think it's heavy on the basil spaghetti.
Anya is just very confused.
Tumnus, you have a very finely tuned palate. You can tell it's waffles also, and you can't help but feeling a little excited, but also a little apprehensive as to how they're going to ruin waffles.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm going to beeline it to the line and just leave everyone behind.
I'm going to see if I can get a plate load of waffles.
Yeah, not a stomach tonight, Tumnus.
What are they having?
I
don't smell waffles.
Anya, the counter's this way. Anya, over here. This is that way to Mazaroth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He says, looking around confusedly and just trying to follow.
Yeah, it's just a lot of people. Tumnus. Oh, hi, Maz.
Greetings, children of mortals. How many waffles would you prefer?
I would
7.
like to have 4 waffles.
Tumnus wants 4 waffles.
No, 7. I want 7 waffles.
6 waffles. 6.
7 waffles.
Maseroth is a little. He's a little enabler. Tumnus, he hooks you up. 7 waffles.
Oh, please.
Ice
one for
cream
good
on
luck?
top of it.
Oh, no.
There's like strawberry fruit things, and
I'm
it's
not
like
catching you next time.
it's not even. It's not good fruit. It's like the stuff that's been canned for like a couple of years. It's like very very sweet, and it's stacked high. It's gorgeous, and he gets a little thing of syrup just for you and hands it to you. Just a little, just to see how much you want on it, and he slaps just butter over everything.
Oh, and Maseroth, you're alright.
Yeah, Maz, he's great. Yeah, just super great. I'll take a waffle,
Thank you,
Maz.
bud.
I'll do a waffle.
What would you like on your waffle, Miss Ricketts?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I understand you have several allergies.
Oh yeah, I can't eat peanuts. But so just no peanut products or nuts processed in the same facility. I'll just take it plain. That's probably safest.
It is your waffle.
And he hands it. It's a big waffle. It's not like one of those like that would fit in like a toaster kind of thing. It's like fills the plate kind of waffle. It is.
Oh, thanks, Maz. Wow. Thanks. I give him like kind of I try to do the finger guns, but like my heart's not in it, and I just kind of
and you carry it
off
like,
after Tumnus dejectedly.
Anya comes up and says, 1 with everything, please?
Yes, child, you shall have one with every ingredient.
And Maseroth just goes back. He comes back. There's a waffle. There's ice cream on it. There's ketchup on it. There's syrup on it. There is butter on it. There is mustard on it. There are cucumber slices on it.
That looks amazing. Thank you, says Anya.
You are welcome. Share and enjoy.
Does she need to roll deception for that at all?
He is very confident in his work. You don't. He suspects nothing.
Good.
All right, Pinnefer. He loads you up too. He didn't hear how many you wanted, but he gives you 4 waffles, with like some kind of strawberry syrup on it, and this like chocolates. You're not sure why you're getting chocolates, and you go and you get to sit down with your the spellweavers.
Yeah, Pinnefer will sit down with them, but as far away from Riley as possible.
All right.
Obviously, so
You sit on the opposite end
around trying to figure out how to sit far away.
Tumnus found the table. He found a table first, so Riley's right next to him, and so you go and sit next to Anya on the right across from him.
Anya's keeping an eye on Riley and Pinnefer to keep an eye on things.
All right.
Like when I see Pinnefer show up, I stick my tongue out at him, and then I just try to pretend he's not there, and I just do that thing with my waffle where I pick at it with my fork and just chase the pieces of it around my plate without eating anything.
It's a little less convincing. Yeah, it's a little less convincing because you don't have like the syrup.
Yeah, I know. It's just like I'm like slowly shredding a waffle without eating anything.
Tumnus, 7 waffles is a large order even for you. So I'd like you to roll Constitution to see how many you're able to eat.
Oh, all right. I get a 14 Constitution.
All right, you're starting to feel full when you get down to about 2.5 waffles. Do you keep eating?
Oh, I keep eating.
You keep going for it. You don't eat well. It's the end of the day. You have nowhere else to be. You know?
You're gonna have a real stomach ache tonight.
Oh, it's gonna be a good one. Be worth it, though.
Anya, do you try eating this monstrous confection in front of you?
Well, she's going to kind of pick through and get the ingredients that she likes that actually, will work. And and move things around.
You find out with the peanut butter, it's not too bad. It's not that bad with the peanut butter waffles.
Okay.
Pinnefer, everyone roll perception.
Okay.
Except Pinnefer. Everyone but Pinnefer perception.
What is Pinnefer
Everyone
doing?
but Pinnefer?
Yeah, everyone besides Pinnefer. Okay, everyone notices that Pinnefer has chocolate with his waffles, and no one else has chocolates.
How did you get chocolate? I'm sorry.
I have been very nice to him and said thank you.
Was someone speaking? I just felt wind. It was the weirdest thing. It's probably
Anya
that girl
gives
ghost.
Riley a good kick under the table.
We're back to the violence.
If you like.
Tumnus, you see, this was constant when you weren't here. I was just constantly being kicked.
Oh, can't we all get along and eat some waffles? I mean, they're delicious.
Tumnus, roll persuasion with advantage.
That's a 16.
Yeah. Okay, this is a very persuasive proposition. The waffles are delicious. Peace is an option here, and so are waffles.
Riley kind of sighs, and then she kind of looks a little mischievous, and she just starts eating Tumnus's waffles.
Waffles are more enjoyable when you share them with a friend.
Wait, are there peanut products in Tumnus's waffles?
I don't think so. I don't think I said there was peanut butter.
Okay, she's just picking at his waffles, but she's actually eating now.
Which is great.
Pinnefer takes one waffle and eats it, and then the other three stuffs them, rolls them up into kind of sort of like a type of tortilla roll.
Oh, like a waffle-rito.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the largest chunk of my waffle that I have not eaten or shredded, and without looking at Pinnefer, just hold it out to him and not say anything.
Huh?
Hey, you're saving some, right?
I have saved all I wanted to save. Would you like me to eat your waffle?
I just thought maybe you wanted it.
Thank you for the offer. Why are you being nice to me?
I was trying to for the first half of the day, but then that didn't work, and then I stopped caring, and then Tumnus pointed out that it's just so much energy to be. I don't understand what we're even fighting about, Pinnefer. Just take the waffle.
Okay, I appreciate the offer.
Thanks. Let's go back to eating Tumnus's
and
food.
Pinnefer does genuinely take it nicely.
Riley just tries
nice.
Riley tries to hide. It's not important. She just goes back to eating Tumnus's food and pretending to be sneaky.
I'm getting tired of all the full stomach.
Yeah, I guess we should head back up to the tower soon. Oh, Tumnus, you got homework, right?
Oh, I got some things to catch up on.
Do you want to ride a broom?
Oh, I really want to ride a broom.
She kind of leans forward conspiratorially. I have a broom.
Isn't it Anya who's supposed to be catching me up?
And Anya, you do recall? I believe Sister Cecilia was the one that told you that to teach Tumnus the stuff when he was sick that day. He didn't get a C. We want to teach him how to control flames, illusory script, and how to fly a broom. She saw you as someone responsible, so that's kind of the.
Yeah, but I can kind of hang out. Well, I might be able to. Since she told me to, I might be able to get into the broomstick closet.
Well, you don't have to if you can't, because I have my ways.
Your ways? Is that what you were looking at the tree for?
What? No, what tree? What are you talking about? I don't know anything about the tree.
Riley, roll deception.
Okay.
And Anya, roll insight.
Okay. Where's my deception at?
Yeah, your chances aren't good here, Riley.
Oh, you think my chances aren't good? Well, be wowed by 12. Yeah, I know. Yeah. There's something up with the tree.
She just looks at him and raises an eyebrow. That's it.
Riley pretends not to be bothered.
And that's simply the way it's going to be.
All right, dinner's finishing up, and you're
I didn't catch what you said, Pinnefer. You said something just a second ago, and I didn't catch it.
I can have Diggy help you get your broom.
Oh, you could go under. Now, Pinnefer, my man, that's an idea. Oh, you guys, we could do a broom closet heist, and then when kids need brooms to visit other places, and maybe they couldn't get permission slips, then we could have a service, and we could charge to rent the brooms that we heist.
Or we
I'm not
can just
listening to
walk
you.
in the front door.
Oh, right, you have access or something. I'm just saying, like, backup plan. I just wanted to encourage Pinnefer's criminal mind. He's got a brain on him.
I am not being criminal. I am trying to do what the teacher said to do.
Yeah, that definitely Pinnefer, sure.
All right. You guys do have your study hall for your last period before lights are out. So you do have some time if you wanted to try practicing magic or teaching people magic or doing a broom heist or whatever weird plan you guys have. You have time before bedtime.
Well, Tumnus, do you want to start with spells or broomstick flying?
Oh,
Yeah.
A broomstick sounds fun.
What?
If I had to be on a broomstick, I would want to do it while it is still light outside.
That
point.
too.
You can see it's fall, so you can see the sun is setting, but there's still a good deal of light out because you're on the ocean. You're in the islet, so there's a lot of light being reflected from the ocean still.
I guess we better book it then. Almost like we need to get a broom in a hurry. I guess your creds better pay off, Anya, if you can get into the broom closet.
Anya
I
simply
will
goes,
enable anyone else to get on a broom so I don't have to.
You don't have to.
Well,
Pinnefer. That was messy.
If Miss Anya is supposed to teach me, I don't see why she shouldn't just be allowed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
let's
it's,
just simply go over and walk into the broom closet. Anya says with utter confidence that may or may not be genuine.
all right. Follow the leader, guys, to the broom closet heist. I mean, the broom closet.
So you
I
guys,
will watch what she does.
I'll follow Anya.
right? So the four of you head out, following Anya. You go outside to the courtyard and down to the southwest tower, where you can see the door to the broom closet.
Okay.
Is it locked?
Anya simply walks up and tries to open it, because why not?
It's unlocked.
We're in.
She raises her eyebrow at Riley.
I'm gonna Tumnus, which one catches your fancy?
So Tumnus, you go inside and you haven't been to the broom closet yet. You look up and you see there are a few brooms just hanging up, like you see in a janitorial closet. But as you look up the tower, there's a few wooden steps and weird things like that. Like, doesn't look particularly stable, but you can see a whole bunch of brooms just kind of flying around in circles around each other. And there's a little bit of sunlight coming in at the very top from a window. You can see the golden light coming in from the sunset, and it looks very cool. But you have to take my word for it.
I'm gonna start. He said there's steps.
Anya says the word to
stop.
call her broomstick to her.
Walking up the steps.
Whatever that word was, which Anya paid better attention to.
Veni, if I remember correctly.
I was going to say Venti and Vindy.
Veni, and you speak, and Anya, your broom from before flies right into your hand.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah, I don't know what it takes to attune to one. Apparently I did. You could use mine if you want.
I could find my own.
Alright, give it a try. See if one of them likes you. Why not?
I'm gonna start walking up the steps.
They're very creaky, and they're kind of narrow, but there is kind of a railing kind of thing, sort of, but it's like an inch thick, maybe.
I'm gonna say, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
If you fall again, I'm not catching you.
Hey, Vinny! Says Anya. Give it a try.
Vanny.
You see this big, bright green broom with very splayed bristles flies coming right at your face. You haven't caught a broom before, so roll dexterity.
I guess it likes you.
A 9.
All right, you catch it, and it does not hit you in the face. You manage to keep your balance on the kind of tiny, thin wooden scaffolding you're climbing on. And
awesome, says Anya.
I like this
feel-
one.
you feel the broom feels it's big and bulky, but feels very light. Like it's like just you could let go of it and it just kind of floats in place above your hands.
Whoa.
Sort of has a idle kind of up and down kind of floaty feel.
I guess I'll carefully grab on and
Need
then
a
walk back down
co-pilot?
the stairs while holding it.
If you need like a co-pilot to help show you the ropes, I'll volunteer. I got no fear of these things.
I'll walk out of the broom closet.
All right, you walk out of the broom closet carrying your newly acquired school broom of flying. All you have to do is just stand astride it and speak the command word, and then it can hover beneath you. It will fly around the air. It has a flying speed of 50 feet. It can carry up to 400 pounds, and its flying speed is 30 when it's carrying over 200. And it stops when you land. And it can do other stuff, but you'll have to ask your classmates.
All right. Do I sit on it like this, and I'll just straddle it,
Yeah, that's how I sit on mine.
and the broom
I don't
pot
know
in the
how
back,
to sit
right?
on mine, so don't ask me.
Pinnefer's working on it.
A broom pot in the back.
Yeah. So, Brittle's in the back, and you can send it to locations that you know by telling it to do that. I forget the word, but it's the thing you can do.
It's Exy.
Yeah, XD. You tell XD somebody or something where you know where it is, and then it's a thing.
So any location within a mile that you are familiar with.
We could let it
All
hang out
right.
in our dorm rooms then and call it. Cool.
Let's try this. How about? Well, St. Jinx's Oak is right there, right?
That is
Yes.
correct. It's just right there in the courtyard.
Exy St. Jinx's Oak.
The broom leaps out of your hand and goes and circles St. Jinx's Oak. It's flying a little higher than you would be able to grab it, but it's just.
That was really good. It's just you have to be on it. For that part.
Yeah, that part was. Okay, let me try again.
That's for the. Actually, that command's for traveling to sending it to travel alone. If you wanted to fly on it, you can just climb on and. You can tell it to go to a different location and then call it back. Is what you can do.
All right.
Yeah, it's secondary to
Vinny.
its normal flying ability. Vinny, you shout. Sorry, and it flies right back, and you know what to expect this time, and you catch it expertly. Fits right into the palm of your hand.
You know what that
Alright.
works? It worked.
Oh,
That worked. Oh, go ahead.
I'll straddle it.
All right.
Hold on tight.
You feel this burst of wind beneath you, and your hair goes kind of all over the place, and your wizard robes are flapping in the wind. It feels awesome, but you're only about 2 feet off the ground.
I'm pulling my feet up.
You pull your feet up, and you feel yourself slowly begin to rise through the air, and you can see the entire school from here. You can see both wings of it. You can see all the fort. You're about the same height as all the towers. You can even see the window that goes towards to your dorm at the northeast tower.
And I'm a little bit wobbly.
Does any other students want to fly up there and kind of guide him, or are you just kind of watch him from below?
I am
Anya's-
decidedly staying planted on the floor. on the
Anya's
floor.
feeling responsible since she was assigned, so she'll go up and attempt to fly up there with him.
Anya, you jump. It's the second time you've gotten to use your broom of flying. You
Yeah.
fly up into the air, and it's just as exhilarating as the first time. Your heart is going, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, and you see. Soon you're about level with Tumnus, who's looking a little unsure of himself, but also like he's got this like glint in his eye. Like this is pretty exciting. This is a new thing for him.
Anya just gives him a great big grin.
This is pretty neat. I'll get used to it.
Riley's just gonna lean over to Pinnefer. What do you think you're talking about up there?
I don't know, but I am glad I am down here.
Yeah, you're
All
big
right.
on kind of Earth stuff.
I'm
I'm gonna
preferring
try.
being on the earth next to you than up there with them. That has to tell you something.
Yeah. I'll take that as a compliment. That's how I'm taking that one.
Oh my.
I'm gonna try flying in a wide circle around the courtyard.
All right, you start going like like if you're like riding a bike, you're like I'll go up to there and I'll go up to there. You start doing kind of a tag team without actually touching it, but you kind of start going to one without actually touching. You go to one tower and then you head over to the next tower, and there's 4 towers, so you're kind of going in this little kind of oblong circle around the whole courtyard, and you're starting to get a hang of it. And you were pretty wobbly, you were kind of unsure of how to stay on the broom, but it's sort of like you almost feel like you've been like riding a bike for like a year or something. Like you feel pretty confident now. You have this sense of balance. You feel very free. You feel about as light as the broom is, and you get to see there's like birds and stuff flying by within your arm's reach. It's kind of cool.
I'll
Is
start
Anya
going a little
feeling
bit
any
faster.
more confident? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'll go a little bit faster around.
The wind kind of just putting the hair like past, kind of if your veins kind of kicking through your eyes, and if you keep your mouth open, it's sort of like when you go down a hill on a bike, where you get kind of a little bit winded. You haven't run into any bugs though, so that's good. You're high up enough; it's not too much of an issue. Anya, you are actually feeling very confident. This is only your second time on the broom, and it was only the other day that you learned how. But you're confident enough. You feel like you could stand on the broom and you'd be fine, like a surfboard.
Anya's not going to do that.
Yeah, because it's a bad idea.
Yeah, Riley's been like tapping her foot like a little like feverishly this whole time, like trying to restrain herself. She can't do it anymore. Denny, and she's gonna call her broom from the tree.
Oak kind of rustles and bends around a bit, like it's trying to hold on to the broom, and it shoots right into your hand.
Does my sling come with it, or is that still somewhere in the oak?
The sling is wrapped around your. You have your sling again. It's wrapped around your.
I want to jump on as it flies towards me and fly up towards Tumnus and go, "Hey Tom, check this out!" And I want to do a barrel roll.
Okay, that's 2 different. We're gonna call it 2 different things. Actually, no. We'll do one thing. Roll acrobatics. You're
Okay,
gonna jump up
I have
and do a barrel roll.
I know I have a tiny bit of proficiency in this. 18.
Dude, you nail it. You as the broom shoots up at you, you leap onto the broom, kind of gripping around it, and then you go up to do your little show off thing to Tumnus. And wait, are you actually? If you're trying to impress them, then that'd be performance, right? Or let's say carry those over. This is a very good roll.
Okay,
carries over. You go up and you kind of swing deep down and up, and you feel your hat try to come off, but you grab hold of it in time, your wizard hat, and then up, and then down again, and then up, and you roll. Perfect barrel roll.
I just start laughing.
I'm on the ground
like,
looking at this.
That was something there.
Yeah, I'm pretty much a master on this. Oh no, don't fell off. It's pretty great.
Pinnefer is on the ground and he's furious that that Riley just absolutely nailed it, and actually is so upset that he calls for his room, Vinny.
Oh
Pinnefer,
no!
You see Broomy leap out of the closet. The broom closet had been closed. It bursts open and flies right into your hand.
All right,
You meet
all
Broomy.
right, Bloomy, please don't let me down. I mean that literally.
You feel air beneath you, and you are now higher up than you have been ever before. You feel yourself slowly ascending. It's sort of surreal because you go from. Remember last time you didn't really go more than like maybe a few feet off the ground. You go 4, 5, 10. You are first story, second story. You are higher than the towers now. You're up right by Riley and Anya and Tumnus, and you're just all out there having fun in the setting sun. It feels the air's a little crisp. It's fall, right? So it's a little cooler, especially now that the sun's going down.
Pinnefer eyes are locked on Tumnus and not looking down at all, trying not to freak out. Do I need to roll anything?
To not freak out? Let's see. Hold on. I'll get better at this. Hold on. for your kind of emotional.
Wisdom save?
Yeah, I like it. Still wisdom save.
I don't know how to do a wisdom save. I think I think
You click
it's this.
wisdom on. It'll be above.
Yep, you got it. It says
Yeah.
wisdom save.
Yeah, you've got it.
So I'm like my eyes are locked on Tumnus, and I'm not looking down at all.
Looking at you, just keep your eye on your friend, and this you rolled a 19, so you just feel this burst of confidence you didn't know you were capable of, and you start like you're actually feeling like kind of like excited and happy, and you did not think you'd feel this way.
I'm a little confused. I don't know if I like it up here, but I am a little confused.
Oh, you're doing great, Pinnefer.
I'm gonna like strafe by Tumnus without really acknowledging Pinnefer because I'm still like scared from the last time I tried to encourage him. But I'm like strafe Tumnus and just whisper in his ear and with a wink and be like, "It was the waffle."
I had a ton of
Anya
waffles. If these things are waffle powered, I'm gonna be really fast.
Anya comes over to Pinnefer and says, "Awesome!"
I don't know if it's wise to talk to me right now. I need to stay focused.
Okay, and she backs off.
I'm gonna shout to all the other three. Oi, oi! Last one around the campus and back here is the stinky boot.
Oh, you're right.
And I just take off.
I'm take off after.
All right, you guys are racing now, right?
Yes,
Okay, hold on.
very much so.
I think. Hold on. Well, both of you roll athletics.
Okay.
Anya
8.
is not racing.
And I am definitely not racing.
Oh my god.
You race ahead. You've never. Oh wait, no, sorry. I saw the wrong thing. It was Jason saying throw. Riley, Tumnus, you both roll 8. You are neck and neck. You are just staying keeping up with each other exactly. It's insane.
She's gonna like look over and Tumnus and just grin.
I'm gonna focus up and try and go even faster.
All right.
I'm also going to do that.
You both you're not even looking down. You're looking straight ahead, and you're flying around. And then as you're making the second group through, you see there's a big old bat that just flies right in front of you guys.
A bat?
Ah!
Yeah, it's a bat. Everyone, both roll. Both of you guys roll. Hold on, wait. Let me think. For a saving throw,
Am I allowed to cast a spell?
Sure. Okay. If you want to avoid hitting the bat, you want to cast a spell. Okay.
Yeah. If I can do that, I mean, if I can need to roll the save first, that's totally fine.
It's okay. If you see it come, we'll say you guys are both looking ahead, and so if you guys want to roll initiative and both cast, that's fine. Or you can
I'm
just
casting color spray.
color spray.
Yes.
Go ahead.
It does 60-10 damage.
Oh my gosh. Okay. The
33 damage to the bat.
The bat is dead. It's just.
It comes out. I like to imagine it comes out in this spray of like green and gold with like sparkles and weird rainbows.
And you let out your inner leprechaun, and it just you from Pinnefer and Anya, from your perspective, it looks like you guys couldn't see the bat. It looks like they were flying and racing, and then there was the explosion that they both flew through. Big green and sparkly explosion. Tumnus, how do you feel about this? You were just flying, and you saw this animal get in your way for a split second. And Riley's so focused on winning that or not dying when she falling off the broom or something like that. You see, she just eviscerated this animal in front of you. What do you do?
I'm gonna slow right down.
You slow down. On the one hand, the quick thinking was a little cool. On the other hand, it was also, and it looked, like it was a little scary. But on the flip side, it was also some kind of unnecessary violence.
I go like another 20 feet before I look around and realize I'm alone, and I like slowly cruise back toward him. Hey, what's he doing? Can we race?
I take off.
Ah, dang
Full
it!
speed.
I think I'm after him.
All right. Both of you guys roll athletics again. I'm curious.
Okay, I got an 11.
20.
Tumnus, you
Dang it!
20. You zip ahead. You leave Riley in the dust and the magic dust she just left everywhere. And Tumnus and Riley, you're now you're the one that was last. You're rotten. What is that?
What I get from
Tumnus, this is your first time riding a broom. How do you feel? You just beat Riley had an awesome race. You are already doing like you're already doing full circles around everything. You've only been at this for like maybe 40 minutes.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, when Riley eventually, catches up, you look at Tumnus's face and you see he's just got this bit of a frown, and he says, "I think that's enough for today."
What are you talking so grumpy guys about? You totally skunked me.
Now I'm gonna go back to the broom closet.
You fly back down, and Pinnefer and Anya, how are you guys doing? You see Tumnus is heading back down, starting to head back to the ground.
Did we see the bat incident?
Yes. You couldn't tell it was a bat, but you saw the explosion from far away.
I'm like cruising after Tumnus, and like this look of realization slowly working its way into my face. Now I look unhappy as well.
Anya is simply confused at how upset they both look.
Would you like to roll insight? If you can get.
I might roll low, like I have been. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't really know. You can tell they're upset. But in that kind of vaguely disturbed way, like disquiet. They're disquieted, I guess. Except in this case, they're actually quiet. So.
Okay. Anya just shrugs her shoulders.
Riley lands.
People are confusing.
Good job, Tumnus. You won the race. Great work.
I just put my broom back in the closet and walk off. Back inside.
Really great job. She's just gonna put her broom next to his without even thinking about hiding it.
Anya, we've got some more studies to do, right? Something to catch up on?
Yeah, what's the matter?
You guys had better do that. Yeah.
Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, no, everything's fine. It's fine. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm gonna try to walk off and disappear stealthily.
Alright, roll stealth. Anyone curious about where she's going or following where she's walking?
Yes.
Yes, I am very interested, but I'm more interested in seeing if Pinnefer can work out what happened.
All right. So roll perception to see if you can see her stealthing, and roll insight to see if you can figure out if you have some clue. You're the only one left on a broom now, but you're not too far away from everybody. All right. I forgot when it's tied. Pinnefer, Pinnefer, you can see Riley's trying to sneak off, and Anya, you definitely can tell that she's sneaking off.
Oh, Pinnefer,
we're going to roll insight. Oh, you can tell it definitely has to do with something happened in the race, and you think it definitely something to do with that explosion. You're not sure what that explosion was, but you can tell something about it upset both Riley and Tumnus.
Okay, I'm drop to the ground, take my broom to the broom closet, and I want to investigate if I see anything funny about the brooms, because obviously something weird happened up there.
All right, roll investigation. Right, that's actually very high. You rolled 25.
Wow.
Noticing, you look over and you can see from Riley, and you have some background in this just because from working on a farm. You can kind of recognize more kind of nature animal kind of stuff, right? And you notice on both Tumnus and Riley's brooms there are little pieces of batwing.
So Anya's still within earshot, right?
Yeah, we'll say that.
Anya, I think they hit a bat. It doesn't look pretty.
Was it the colorful bat that we saw?
I don't want to know how fast they were going when they hit it. I'm kind of afraid of these brooms now.
Oh no!
Fair point. Let's just keep this to ourselves and not let on that we know what they might be upset about. What about that?
I think you might be right. This is very messy.
It is messy, I'm with you. Yeah.
All right, Riley, where did you sneak off to?
I went just behind St. Jinx's oak, and I take out my notebook, and I take out my color pencils, and I want to try to climb to the top of the tree if I can, like climb into the tree.
Okay. You take. Hold on, let me give it some different music.
What do I roll to? Do I need to roll to climb the tree?
Oh, to climb the tree. I'm trying to remember from before.
I think I rolled last time, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll say a challenge. How high up in the tree are you trying to climb?
Not very high. Just.
Okay. You don't have to roll. You just swing up and get yourself up onto the top. You're able to get yourself and place yourself onto the top branch.
Yeah, I'm going to open up my notebook in my lap, and I'm going to take out my colored pencils, and I'm going to hunch over it, and I'm going to draw.
All right. So, Riley, while you're drawing, Tumnus, you're sitting around waiting for Anya and Pinnefer because you were hoping to learn some magic to catch up on. Anya, how would you like to explain control? How would you like to teach Tumnus control flames? Seems like kind of a dangerous one to play with.
First of all,
is there anywhere that is like freer of flammable objects?
Anywhere in the courtyard. You can see there's a right around there's a path leading up in the courtyard and it circles St. Jinx's Oak, but it's fairly wide. You could think it's just like stone and some sand paved in between. It looks like it'd be fireproof. There's maybe like some pine needles, but like nothing big that's gonna cause an issue.
Well, pine needles would make her worry. We might need to go inside to somewhere that's like more stone but let's grab a couple of sticks so we can have something to light on fire for control flames.
I got a little bit dirty during the race as well. I'd like to wash for a moment.
Sure.
Anya, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'll go find some sticks and let's meet back in the like main entrance. Go wash up and meet me back at the main entrance.
Right.
Okay.
I'll meet you there.
All right. As study break draws to a close, you all make your way back to Tumnus. You take a bath, and you come back and roll perception because you're coming at it from a different angle now. You approaching the oak from a different. Oh, wait, you're going to meet in the entrance area. That's right. Riley, what are you doing? I see all your friends head inside. You still just drawing?
I am not focused on anything else.
Okay. So you guys meet back in the kind of great hall area, and you can see some kids are already heading up to just like go to bed. It's a little later in the evening.
Did Anya have any trouble finding, like, say,
Sticks?
3 good sticks?
No, because you're right by St. Jinx's Oak, and so you're able to. There's a few that were just you're able to find.
Okay.
So you have a few oak sticks, and just to remind everybody about control flames, it doesn't create fire. It controls and manipulates fire that already is right there. You can change it into different shapes. You can change the color of it. You can move it from one area to another.
Okay, so Anya explains many of those things, and then she casts Prestidigitation to make it set on fire.
Oh, all right, yeah, okay. You create. Wait. Did an instantaneous homicide? Yeah. Okay. So you take prestidigitation and you light. You have now one of your sticks is on fire.
Okay, and then
you're holding one. Pinnefer is holding one, and Tumnus is holding one.
So I cast Control Flames to send the fire over to Pinnefer's.
It leaps from right out of your stick, and which is still on fire, and goes over and starts burning Pinnefer's stick.
See, like that. Give it a try.
It's a big enough room and area enough that you're not having a problem with the smoke right now.
I'll try it. And was that thing a spike?
She provides the words.
It's somatic. It's just one gesture.
Okay.
It's just a gesture. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You snap.
You can do it when you're gagged.
That is true.
I start trying to do the motion I'm shown, and
as you manipulate your hands, you feel the fire kind of tunneling towards you and land from Pinnefer's stick all the way down to yours. You guys have done like a little. You're all just standing there with like kind of wooden torches. But they're also Anya's. Yours has been burning for a while. It's gonna start burning your hand at this point if you're holding it for too much longer.
Okay, so I cast Prestidigitation and snuff the fire out.
It's gone.
Whoa. Oh, something interesting.
Oh, you are a very good teacher, Anya.
You can make it change colors too.
What?
That is correct. Anya, what color do you change Tumnus or Pinnefer's fire to?
I'll change Tumnus's to blue.
You see it.
Whoa.
You know, flames usually often have the little blue center. It just spreads out and spreads out from there until you have this bright blue, like sky flame right in front of your eyes.
So try yours now, and do it quick before it burns your hand.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna change it to purple.
It deepens, darkens. Now you have purple flames, and I think the other pieces you can make shapes and like animate it. Is the other piece you can do. You can make like a little like a puppet with the fire.
I'll make it form a little dancing person shape.
You get kind of a little stickman guy, and he's going.
Yeah, it's very rudimentary.
You already have it. Pinnefer's, your stick is about to go out now, or
I'm gonna try to like wave it around and put it out a manual way.
you start waving it around. Roll. Dang it! Hold on. What would that be? Roll nature.
Well, yeah, and Anya sees it, and if he's not successful, she's gonna help him.
Oh, you've got it. You've done. You used to hang out, and you just had to have like potato fries and bonfires back at home, and you know all about how to do this. So you wave it around, and once it's out, you put it on the ground, and you just kind of stomp on it a little, and it's just ash on the floor now. Fourth problem.
How are you put out a fire?
As mine burns down, I'll do the same. I'll throw it on the ground and stomp on it.
All right. Roll nature.
A 4.
Oh no! No, it's a crit.
No. Oh, that is not how you do
You
it.
wave it around. Your hair is now on fire.
No.
Anya quickly cast prestidigitation to put
You
out the
cast
fire.
prestidigitation. Thanks to Anya's quick reaction, Tumnus, you don't lose any hit points. You do lose a little bit of your hair, but not a bunch.
Did I see this, or are they too far inside?
Roll perception. There are windows, and you're up in the trees. So you could probably, if you roll perception.
22.
Yeah, you see, you've been kind of not really watching them, but you can kind of, keep an eye on them as you're drawing, and you see Tumnus.
Yeah, I was like drawing. I was drawing and like etching stuff in the tree with my dagger.
Yeah, you rolled high enough you could tell it's just his hair was on fire, not his whole head.
Well, I'm jumping down and running in anyway.
Okay, you're gonna jump down the tree, and you see Riley burst through the doors.
I've been gone for 5 minutes. Who's
Yeah,
setting
you
who
missed
on
the fun.
Who's setting who on fire and why, and who do I need to kill? I mean, not kill. Who do I?
Oh, that rakes. Oh.
Tumnus, what happened? Oh God.
Oh, that's
Homework.
I got a fire a little bit too close to my hair, I suppose.
Okay, Anya. First of all, you were supposed to be in charge of this control of this situation. Second of all, who lit him on fire?
Oh, I lit myself on fire, and Anya put it out.
Don't try to cover for them. You know people need to face consequences. Who lit Tumnus on fire?
Tumnus lit himself on fire.
Anya and Tumnus roll persuasion.
Oh no.
Okay, Riley, roll insight.
Okay, I'm rolling insight on all these suckers. 11.
Alright, crit fail. Oh no.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You think they might be covering for Tumnus here?
Okay. Okay. He lit himself on fire. Okay.
No. You think Tumnus is not telling the truth?
Oh, I think he's not telling the truth, but an 11. Okay.
Yeah, because he rolled. They both were 5.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if insight would mean. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I might have done that wrong.
No, it's totally
I'm
fine.
not able to persuade you.
Okay, I got you.
Pinnefer, do you back your friends up, or are you just kind of sitting back and watching?
Tumnus doesn't know how to put out fires. He did a very bad job. He would have been fired if he was at my house.
Oh.
Pinnefer,
Wait,
roll
you can get
persuasion.
fired from your own house?
Wait, did you get fired?
Oh my goodness.
Pinnefer!
All
That
right.
is the laziest lie I've ever heard. Getting fired from your own house. How does that even work? You lit Tumnus on fire and then you lied to me, and I was trying to extend the olive branch of peace. Tumnus, we don't need these people. Come on, let's go.
Riley, you need to calm yourself.
Calm myself. He lit you on fire. He had a whole pact not to cast spells on each other, and then it's this, and then it's that. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. No, I'm done. I'm done with all of you.
You're the one who blew up the bat right in front of us.
She just goes really quiet, and she turns and walks away.
Do you guys you guys head out toward your dormitory?
That's where I'm going.
Anya kind of looks at Pinnefer and shrugs and, heads back to the dormitory.
I make sure it's fully snuffed out, and then Pinnefer walks up too.
You've got it.
I'm stealthing in the dormitory stairway.
Okay, well, it's really dark, so it's not too difficult. But roll,
Roll a 4.
Yeah, okay, I can see you.
I'm trying to hide it. Like I'm just sitting under the stairs.
Do you have? I'm trying to remember. Do you have dancing lights or anything like that? Or
No.
Do you have a candle with you? Or?
I have a candle lamp, but it's not lit. I'm just sitting at the bottom of the stairs, like behind them.
Okay.
Wait, Riley's half elf, correct?
That is correct.
Yes,
right, you have dark vision, right? Yeah.
Oh, in that case, yeah. I want to roll perception on the stairwell.
Roll perception.
Yeah, I want to search the stairwell, see if I see anything unusual.
All right, you roll perception.
14.
You don't see anything unusual. It looks like just
dang it. Okay.
stairs that head up to.
Well, okay.
As you get to the top, you remember you don't have a key. Pinnefer's the only one with a key.
Oh, I just go back down and sit under the stairs then.
Okay, you go back and sit under the stairs. Tumnus and Pinnefer and Anya, you walk up. Go ahead and roll perception as you're heading up the stairs.
Do I get any bonuses since Anya, because she has dark vision also?
It's just normal perception.
So-
because it's the part that there's still light in this bottom part.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Anya and Pinnefer said they were heading back to the room.
Uh-huh.
Tumnus is gonna stay back for a moment.
Okay. Pinnefer and Anya, as you're making your way back, you see Riley looking pretty dejected, hiding behind the stairs very clearly. You can tell that she thinks no one can see her.
All right. Anya pretends to not see her.
Okay. You make your
And
way up,
Pinnefer
Pinnefer.
does a very bad job of hurrying up while going by.
Riley like doesn't make any sign, but like inwardly appreciates this. They're
And
not the ones she wants to talk to.
you make your
Right
way into the dormitory. Tumnus, what are you up? Most of the teachers, even the teachers, are going to bed. You don't see a whole lot of kids. It looks like most people are heading up for lights out.
I'm gonna go back out to the courtyard.
Okay.
Is there like a bench to sit down on?
Are actually there's a like peristyles around the there's like peristyle porches around the with pillars around the wings that actually face the courtyard, other than besides the gate. And yeah, there's little benches, and you sit down, and it's kind of a nice night. There's a cool night air. You see there's a few fireflies out.
Yeah, I'll sit down on the bench and kind of kick my legs and kick the dirt a little bit.
When I notice he's not coming back,
Yep.
I go looking for him.
All right. Riley, based on where he wears last, he'll be
Well,
back
I'm
in
gonna
the
check
secret hallway.
front entrance first because that's just where we were last.
All right, you go front entrance and roll perception. There's some windows here.
Okay, let's see if I'm any better than I've been. 16.
You're great. You see Tumnus. He's sitting out there on the bench. He's kind of.
Take a breath and I turn on my heel to walk back, and then I just turn myself back around and I just slowly walk out without looking at him.
Tumnus, you hear the door open and there's Riley.
I look up for a second, and then I look back down.
It's like a long note of pause, and then Riley's just like, I'm sorry. You don't have to be friends with me. I get it. It's I shouldn't have even tried. And I was stupid of me because we just talked about it, and I guess, and I get it, and yeah, you don't have to talk to me. It's okay. We don't. Yeah, it's not. It's. You can talk to better people than me. And she's gonna turn around to go. And she's gonna. Oh, go ahead.
Tumnus just sits there quiet.
She's gonna like linger in the door to see if he's gonna say anything. And when he doesn't, she just walks back in.
Pinnefer and Anya, as you hold on, I've got a. You can hear that it's starting to get a little. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta get the thing. You can hear the rain is actually starting a little bit, and as you get settled in the tower room, you hear a knock at the door. Wait, yeah.
All right, Anya, before they answer, says, "Hey, call Diggy. This might be the ghost, not a ghost chick again."
Diggy is right here.
Up from a tile on the stone wall, Diggy comes up, rolls the tile away, puts it back, and he's standing there.
All right, and Anya calls her, what do you call it? Her familiar out too.
Meow.
Can you ask Diggy to follow her if it's her? Because my familiar got distracted. She's a cat. We can try to get her both to follow her?
What do you think, Pinnefer?
Are you asking me that question?
Yes, you and Anya are the ones. You're up in the tower room together.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood. Yes, I can follow.
Okay. Well, Diggy, not us. Okay, so she goes in answer and opens the door and looks out.
And you see, there's Abigail again, and she has a little candle lit, and it looks like some kind of soup in one, like a container of like soup in one under one arm. Hey, sorry, I'm just looking again. I heard that one of you kids up here was sick, so I brought some chicken soup. My mom tries to send me food in the mail. It's always bad, but this stuff's good. And so she goes over and sets the bowl of soup for Tumnus. She clearly does not understand that he was sick with food poisoning. Sets the bowl of soup on the nightstand there in between the bunk beds. And while she's there, she opens up the drawer a little bit, goes, huh, and then closes it again. And so how was your guys' day? I saw you guys having fun out there at the with the brooms. That's pretty awesome.
Cute, yeah.
Which one of you did that barrel roll?
What classes did you have today?
What classes?
Yeah.
Oh, I was with Father Max. We were learning about it was astronomy class. None of you guys know Father Max.
Okay. What
Riley,
are the stars doing right now?
the stars. Oh, you've got one of the. They were having a big a few days. You're supposed to have two big what do you call it when a planet goes in front of another planet? It's supposed to look cool. They're gonna
sort of thing.
Yeah, it's going to look like one big bright star. It's going to be really cool. Riley, you enter the room and you see Abigail having a chat with...
What planets?
I don't go back to the dormitory.
You don't? Okay.
No.
Where are you heading?
I'm going to find somewhere else to sleep.
Okay. Where do you try to find it? Where do you look to sleep?
Just like an empty room that doesn't look like it's been the dustiest room I can find. If there's a library, I'll go there.
There is actually a library, and I have a track for that, but it's not downloaded. So, you head over to the library.
I'm gonna stealth in and just lay behind the furthest bookcase.
Oh, right. Hold on. You go into the library, and hold on. I've got. All right, so you're not looking for any books or anything. You just go.
No,
to...
I roll stealth if that's okay. I
Okay.
got an 18. I was just gonna go hide and lie down behind a bookcase.
Okay, it's kind of the floor's kind of hard here.
Yeah, I just lie on it.
Okay. Do you look around at any of the books around you? You realize you're having a hard time falling asleep. Do you take a look at any of the books near you?
All right, I'll roll perception. I didn't mean to run over the Abigail scene.
No, it's okay. So
Got a 14.
okay, there's some random stuff. It looks like you're kind of this back area, and you see you're in this the hagiography section of different histories of different saints, and you see the one book right above you is titled "The Life of Saint Wilhelmina of Waffle."
Well, it's got waffles in it, so I'm obviously reading that.
All right, you pick up you pick it up, and you hear ding ding something. You hear something sharp and like tiny and metal hit the floor.
All right, I'm picking that up.
It is a little golden key.
Well, that seems extremely important. Should
Yeah,
I add golden key to my
Yes.
inventory?
Yes, you should.
If Riley was in like a slightly better mood, she would go up now and show them, but she's not doing that. She just puts it in her pocket.
Yeah, make sure you have that. Okay, and so you starting to look. You read the book, or are you too excited about the?
I'll glance at the book.
All right. You learn about how this Saint Wilhelmina once saved an entire town from being slaughtered by this warlord because she challenged him to a food eating contest.
Okay.
Waffles were involved, and you are struck with the similarity in temperament between this Saint Wilhelmina and the determination Tumnus had tackling those 7 waffles at dinner today.
Okay. Well, mentally noted.
Meanwhile, up with let's start to Tumnus. It's been a little while. Tumnus, it's getting pretty dark and it's getting pretty cold. What do you? You're still out in the courtyard.
Yeah.
You see, all of a sudden you hear the door opens and you see it's Sister Amity. I can't remember if you've met her yet. Roll religion. I can't remember if we've done this yet. I think you saw it in the class, but I think I forgot how you do this. Yeah, you roll religion, and I forgot to do this when you had the sleep spell class. But you can tell that based on her white veil that she's actually a novice. She hasn't taken solemn vows here yet. She's fairly young. She's fairly new to the school. Oh, hey there, Mr. Brenenhol. How are you doing today? It's getting a little chilly. You might want to head inside.
I'll stand up from the bench and just sort of head down, just start walking in.
She's gonna roll insight. Come on, Sister Amity, you've got this. Are you trying to hide your feelings at all?
Yeah.
All right. Roll. I guess deception isn't the word here. Roll wisdom. I think she has insight. We'll do dueling wisdom throws. Oh. All right. So you're tied. Tell something's bothering you. Do you want to talk about it? Remember, if I have a problem, you can always talk to any of the faculty. We've got. You having any issues with any of the other students or with your schoolwork?
Well. Maybe I just need some sleep. I don't know.
Yeah, well, if you still feel, if you have any issues at all, just, maybe you can talk to me or one of the other teachers in the morning about it. We'll see if we can get it resolved, okay?
Alright.
Alright, if that's how you feel. And she starts walking you back, actually. She remembers that you're up in the northeast tower, so she starts walking up to the back to your dormitory. Which, meanwhile, while it's going on, so I haven't done split parties as much. Pinnefer and Anya, you guys are chilling with Abigail here.
Interesting choice of words there.
What do you? So she asked. So yeah, I heard when you guys were sick. So I thought doing chicken soup always makes you feel a little better. She opens the drawer again of the nightstand and rifles through some things and seems confused and then closes it again.
Wait, DM, what was the color of the book that I was reading?
What was the color of the book?
Yeah.
It was like a light, like the older books where they were blue, but the printing kind of aged. So it's a little kind of like light blue going on green. It's kind of an older kind of looking book.
Is it got leather binding?
It does not have leather binding.
Okay, it's not the book I'm looking for. Okay.
Oh, he's not going to make it that easy for us.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Keep going, keep going.
That is okay. Abigail. So yeah. Which one of you guys was doing that barrel roll thing? That looked really cool.
One of our other friends who's not here right now.
I mean, I was pretty nervous the whole first year, the whole first term really, especially. I was terrified of the brooms, to be honest. But it's I don't know. It's one of the things that grows on you. You get kind of it's sort of freeing. You guys have permission to go and visit the town some days? We could go there and there's a really cool. They have like this place that serves like these weird. I cannot describe them. They're sort of like these crepe sandwich things.
What's the name of the place? I'm still learning about the area.
It's called Boshi's.
Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty.
Anya files that away to ask and see if it still exists, and if not, when it closed, and all that sort of thing.
But yeah, that's down in Crumphaven, just down the road.
And what about your second term? What did you do in your second term?
Second term, well, we did a lot. It was a lot more. I don't know. I want to say like academic. Like yeah, you had spells, but the teachers were just like a lot. Like they really pushed like a lot of just kind of the history behind it. And, that's a little interesting, but sometimes people can present it in a way it's a little bit boring. But anyway, you kids have a good night. I got stuff to look for, so I guess see you guys tomorrow. I guess I'm not having a lot of luck here, just to be honest.
Okay. And Anya nods at Pinnefer.
And she heads out, and Dickie and your cat
unnamed
kind of quietly follow her. She doesn't notice, and she closes the door behind her. Now you guys are alone in the northeast tower.
Wonder if she died while she was here, or how she's stuck here, or what's going on. So let's ask her about other terms next time and see what we can get her chatting about.
I wonder what her story is.
Yeah.
And you hear a knock at the door, and it's Tumnus, and he's got there. Sister Amity brought him back. He dancing lit his way up here. He looks a little worn. Not gonna lie, he looks a little worn, and he is shivering just a little bit, just because he was out in the cold for so long.
Thank you.
And we warm you up.
And I'll nod to Sister Amity.
Most girls taking a liking to you.
You guys have a good night, and she leaves.
And I'll go.
Oh, Sister Amity.
Oh, yes.
I know places like this got to have all sorts of history. Have there ever been any like student deaths or anything on campus?
Not that I know of. If you want, I can. I don't know if you need this for like an exam or anything, but I can.
I'm just curious.
You know where I would look for that if you can get permission. Principal Penny. She in her office. She usually her name's if I remember correctly. Her full name is Sister Penelope Pax. She's the principal of the school, kind of the head of this of the nuns here. Yeah, I would go into her office. She has a lot of old student records and stuff. If you guys want, if you get permission, I bet she'd let you, just take a peek or something if you need it for a project or whatever.
Hey, thank you, she says.
Yep, no problem. You guys have a good night, and it should. Heard tomorrow you've got a pretty fun class. So I'm. I don't know if you guys have that for. I don't know if you've done I think this is your first PE class, right? That's gonna be in the gym. It should be a lot of fun. All right, you guys have a good night, and she starts heading out. And Tumnus, you didn't notice this last time you come up here, but there are a bunch of looks like random squiggles, like paper, all of it, like posted in different areas of your dorm here up in the northeast tower. There's a bunch of looks like just like drawing squiggles on paper. It doesn't look like you have any. It looks just like gibberish. It doesn't look like. But you get this sort of feeling like there's something more to them, but you don't know what.
What's all this?
And Anya, just to remind you, you did this as a prank on Tumnus when he wasn't here. When you learned illusory script, and
Right.
and
I forgot about that.
you posted these. This is the one this is the last spell he hasn't learned when you went there. That you put it and you made it so that he wouldn't be able to. He wouldn't be the only one of the the four of you who wouldn't know what any of it said.
Oh, right. Okay. Thank you for the reminder.
What is all this?
Oh, what?
All these pieces of paper.
What pieces of paper?
Okay, Anya, if you want, are you trying to gaslight? Is it more just like not telling kind of thing?
She's just trying to play dumb and not tell.
Okay,
Correct.
I won't make you roll deception.
Oh, you will make me roll deception. Okay,
well,
come on. I've been rolling bad all night. Let's see.
Okay, yeah, we'll do this. Oh, okay. You crit failed, so Tumnus, you can tell that she is hiding something. She knows exactly what she's talking. What these are.
I mean,
she knows what she.
Chewing on her lip and trying not to burst out laughing.
Yeah, you can tell, and she knows what they're like. You think you can tell that she has something to do with even. You know, there was something she did, and there's something about this that she's behind all this weird paper stuff.
I'm not in the mood tonight. I'm gonna go crawl into my bed.
All right, Pinnefer and Anya, do you guys tuck in also?
Yeah, Pinnefer's definitely done.
Yeah, Anya's gonna tuck in, but keep an eye glancing through her familiar's eyes to try to figure out what Abigail's doing.
Abigail is in the library, and you can see her approaching a distraught-looking Riley who has her head propped up on a old book.
Yeah,
So
I'm
she's
just like
using the pillow.
sprawled on the floor.
And,
Alright, well, she is going to continue watching then.
Abigail, you can see her. You see Abigail there holding the candlelight, and you can see Anya's familiar little kitty, and you can see Pinnefer's dirt sprite.
You get full marks for perception, Abigail. I'm gonna cast Control Fire on her lamp and see if it's real fire.
It is. What do you tell it to do?
I just turn it green.
Oh, that is so cool.
Did you never learn Control Fire?
No, I just wanted to be encouraging. You guys are new here. I was really nervous when I first came here. I was really scared. I didn't have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
And it's just like it was basically just me for most of the first time up in that tower. Like it was a little scary, you know. So I wanted to, be there for you guys. Just if you want to show you, I think I'm a grade ahead of you, right? You guys are just starting, right?
We're just starting. Were you saying something, Bean?
Yeah, I was going to say that as soon as Anya had seen Riley in the library, she would have said out loud, because even though she can't see and hear while she's looking through familiar, she can still speak. And she'll say, "Hey, Pinnefer, look through Diggy." Abigail found Riley in the library.
Pinnefer, are you awake or asleep?
Pinnefer is definitely preferring to try to pretend to be asleep, but is in fact awake and can be persuaded to pay attention.
Anya, roll persuasion to a very
He's trying
sleepy
to persuade. He's
Robert
going to
Pinnefer.
decide what he wants to do on his own. She's just simply providing information.
Okay. So, what happened with you guys? And Abigail comes and sits right next to you, Riley, on the floor.
Oh, what happened with us? I was dumb as usual. I panicked.
Oh, what you reading there? Is that the Saint Wilhelmina?
You read it? It's pretty weird. He saved the
You know-
village.
From what I heard, I think the drama club this year is actually putting on a version of the play.
Do people dress as waffles?
When I did it, they did not. But I bet you if you got into the drama club, I bet you if you could probably persuade a few of them to do that. Theater kids.
You aren't looking for this, are you? She holds up the golden key.
Nope. Sorry.
Just checking.
Where'd you find that? That's kind of cool looking.
It was in the book.
Huh.
DM, is it visible how the key fit in the book?
It looked like it was just closed in the paper. Like when
Okay.
you opened it, that's why when you open it up, it just fell right out. It's thin, but like it was just sitting inside the book.
Right.
Like it closed in like a leaf or flower.
Abby, I think you're a ghost.
Why do you say that?
Yeah, 'cause I'm weird. I also think goatee guy is evil.
Oh, the goatee guys are definitely evil.
Thank you. Someone agrees.
She offers her hand to lift you up a little bit. She stands up.
She's gonna take it because she's not feeling particularly motivated.
Hey, look, you're not weird, okay? Or more precisely, everyone here is weird. No one gets into magic who's normal, okay? Like, that's part of what makes you unique. And she goes, and it's like a little kind of setting because she's not that much older than you. She just kind of pats you on the head and readjusts your wizard hat for you.
Riley, her initial reaction is to, recoil in offense, but she doesn't fully commit to it. She stops herself. She thanks.
Here,
I don't know. I'm gonna face Tumnus. It probably really freaked him out.
wait, the custodian really needs to, sweep in here more. Look at your clothes are all... Wait, hold on. I think I've...
Don't brush me down. I'm
No, hold on, just hold still. She casts precipitation like Anya does, and all the dust goes up in the air, and it's now in the air in Global Constitution for your asthma.
Dang it. You just gotta mess with me just cause she's having a moody spell. And splitting the party. Oh, Constitution. Natural 20.
You are fine. For whatever reason, it just goes around you. It doesn't tick off your asthma at all.
Ghost dust.
And you see it just kind of represents
Anya
it.
gasps. The ghost cast a spell, she says out loud.
Ghost dust.
Here, come here. You're Riley, right?
Yeah, Riley Ricketts.
You want to go by? Should we? I'm Abigail Shade. Do you want to go by last or first names?
Do you have a preference, Miss
Oh,
Shade?
I like keeping things, friendly and intimate. But if you want to stand on professional terms, that's fine. She stands up, just like the hell's up. That's fine by me.
Yeah, whatever is cool with me. You're being followed by two familiars, by the way. My friends are
What's that? And she looks up, and Anya, you're a little frustrated because you see your cat has just gone and is just rubbing against Abigail's.
Oh.
What? Oh, hey, it's the kitty. She bends down and starts petting it, and
that's my friend's watching us through the cat eyes.
she does not notice. Abigail does not seem to have noticed Diggy yet.
And there's a toilet demon back there that my other friend is using to spy on
Toilet
us.
demon? What are you talking about? And Anya, you can get a very clear look at Abigail, and you can see she looks very real. Like she doesn't look. You can't see through her, because she's right down at the cat's level penny. You can see right her her whole face.
So Anya keeps looking very closely and tries to take in all the details she can.
Yeah, you're staring at my friend Anya, because she's on the other side of the cat. Ugh.
What's that?
It's just a Find Familiar spell where you can look out of a cat. You've never done that one?
I never actually did the Find Familiar one when I was here.
She's using it's like a cat telescope.
That's kind of cool. See, look,
It's kind of
Riley. Cool. See, look, everyone's weird here. You got your friends looking at me through a cat. You're doing. I don't know which one of you did, but that barrel roll thing up in the sky with the.
That was
brooms.
me.
That was awesome. That was really cool.
Thanks.
Here, come on. And she goes over and she picks up the Saint Wilhelmina book and hands it to you.
Okay, Anya dissolved into peals of laughter about the cat telescope.
Pinnefer, you're very much awake now. Tumnus, so are you.
Wake.
You're not gonna leave me alone.
Your friend is in the bunk, lower. You're in the lower bunk, right on the other side, and she is just dying laughing in the middle of the night.
What's going on?
Anya can't hear a thing, so...
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Her eyes are just glazed
She
over.
seems non-responsive. She's laughing, and you're not sure if she has any health issues, but it doesn't look good.
I'm gonna take my pillow and throw it at her.
No response. She doesn't even blink.
Yeah,
Doesn't
she
even blink.
feels it but ignores it completely.
Doesn't even blink.
I assume I'm currently pretty zoned out looking through Diggy, right?
No, because you were asleep. Because you told her to look through Diggy, but you were trying to sleep, and you zone in and look through Diggy, and you can see he is trailing Abigail and Riley and Anya's cat familiar.
Pinnefer definitely perks up at that.
You're not gonna leave me alone until I go back to my room, are you? That's just kind of this whole.
No. Let's walk together. And so she walks up through the dormitories.
Which room are you staying in, Abby?
Oh, which one now? I'm just in one of these assigned rooms here. I used to be last year. Last year I was up in this tower here. It's a little cozy when you get to. I think they renovated it or something. Like it looks nicer than I was interested.
Probably since you used it, yeah. Okay.
So she walks you up. Her candle, which is still made it green, right? Was it green or blue? Anyway, yeah. She rides up, and you guys hear Anya. You see that she's through your cat familiar. That she's right back where you at the start again.
I walk into the room, and I go into the bathroom, and I shut the door.
I'm gonna tell the cat familiar to just keep on purring on Pet and rubbing against Abigail's legs.
She picks her up, and she's just kind of just like dangling there. Found your kitty.
Oh, she likes you.
Aw, isn't that sweet? And she picks up and just kind of like rubs her face on the cat, who's looking very tolerant about this whole situation.
Yes, but is sending a vast amount of familiar profanity through the telepathic connection.
What is with this? Tumnus, I think, did you disconnect the guy?
I'm here.
Oh, okay, on the roll 20, it looked like it disappeared for some reason. Okay. She sets the cat down, and the cat's still following her.
Yep. Okay. Anya summons the cat back to go and curl up under the blanket.
Jumps up and is keeping your feet warm now. And Diggy is still still trailing her. Hold on, let me see. Roll. What would be? I guess it'd be. What's perception under? I'm trying to remember.
Wisdom.
Thank you. See if Abigail notices. Pinnefer. Is there can familiars? I mean, help me out. Can familiars roll? Can they be like stealthing? Can they stealth?
Sure.
But I don't think I can roll as
Diggy. Well, he's connected to you, so if you're trying to hide him, go ahead and roll. You're telling him what to do, so go ahead and roll stealth. We'll try to follow your instructions. Okay, Abigail sees him. Just barely. She looks over. Oh, so this is the toilet demon Riley was telling me about.
Cat telescope and toilet demon. I love it.
I have so many concerns. Anyway. What do we do about this? I mean, I'm assuming that I'm not like telepathically talking through Diggy.
No. You can you can zone out. You can speak to her. You're in the same room. You don't have to be connected to see what he's doing. Anyway, you guys have a good night. She looks over to the bathroom. She might need some emotional support. But I brought soup for whoever was sick. I don't know if that was her or I heard one of you guys. So I brought soup. She points to the Tumnus. You didn't notice on the top of the nightstand there is a bowl of chicken soup with like a little covering to keep it warm, like a little plate on top. You guys have a good night. And she closes the door. And Dickie keeps following her because you didn't tell her not to, and she doesn't seem to mind.
Tumnus woke up a bit for the laughing, threw his pillow, and then just went right back to sleep without his pillow.
DM, I'd like to prepare an illusory script in the bathroom because I've got parchment on me, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you do.
Yeah, I've got parchment. So I'm going to
Okay.
use one of my parchments and I'm going to cast an illusory script on it with my remaining spell slot. Because I think I have one
Oh,
left.
and I can't remember if I told you guys after every night you guys that counts as long rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast it so only Tumnus can see it. And it's going to say, you're brooming full of potential. And then I'm going to fold it up as like a little paper airplane. And I'm just going to come out of the bathroom and I throw it at his bed. And I'm going to go to sleep in mine.
Tumnus, you feel something hit you. You wakes you up a little bit, and you hear you can hear the what's it called on the girls
Side?
Yeah, you guys kind of did split up that way for the
Yes.
bunk bed. You can hear Riley get into the top bunk. Hear the bunk bed running a little bit.
I brush off whatever hit me and go back to sleep.
All right, and I have a whole other day planned, but it is 9 o'clock now. Should we stop there?
Yeah, I'm thinking we call there.
think
But
so.
the
Yeah, we
Moody
got
and
a
the
full day.
Kooky.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a
Good
whole.
session.
Yeah. The drama is ensuing.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for playing. I hope everyone had fun.
I did.
Yep.
And we had, and Tumnus caught up. Other than I think he still hasn't learned to look, but well, Anya explained the concept to him, so he'll probably do okay if he tries to do it.
You doing okay,
Yeah.
Dwango?
Yeah, I wasn't really sure where to fit in tonight for whatever reason, but yeah, I'm doing fine.
No, you did great. You did a.
I liked what you did with the broomstick stuff. I thought that was cool.
That was fun.
And Pinnefer got over his fear of flying a little bit, which is
Yeah.
Character development.
yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhat forced, only because Riley can't be better.
Right, no, Riley brings out all kinds of things in people just because you can't
Oh,
let
yeah,
Riley
by
be the
existing.
best. Just by being there, just by existing. All right. Well, this was a fun session. I love you guys.
I hope I did
All right.
okay. I'm not used to. This is my first time doing like a lot more split party stuff, so I hope I did
Sorry
okay.
to
you
to
did
split
great.
the party.
I
I
hope
really got into a place and I was like, well, dang it, I got to be in character. So this is
I was
what's
hoping.
happening.
I was hoping everyone got like enough, like feel like they had enough playtime and everything. Still
I definitely did.
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, cool.
It's
And I'll get
always
better.
a hard thing to balance, and you're doing it well.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
think you're doing a good job. And I also took Riley's moodiness as an opportunity to take breathing breaks because I'm tired.
That's
Yeah.
good though.
Yeah.
All right.
Good job, by the way. And yeah, I really agree.
thank
You're
you.
coming. You're doing quite well. I could not do as well as you were doing.
I mean, you might. You know, this is literally only like my third time, so I think if you gave it a shot, you have that like everyone here is very good at like being on their feet with the role play and everything. And obviously, Bean and Luke are better at and Guy are all better at the numbers thing than me. And Dwango, you've been playing longer than me too. The numbers
I
end of it.
haven't. I know virtually nothing about D&D, and I make everyone else do all the hard work. I have no
Okay.
idea what the heck you're doing. I
I
click
play
buttons.
too. I've been DMing for years, but I just be like, "Hey, players, how does this thing work?"
You guys are a great group. This is my first time like actually doing it totally on my own. So I just want to say you guys are a great group. You've really you don't make it difficult for me, which I appreciate. You're very
well, thanks for running.
but you still give me enough curveballs. I'm actually like getting better at it. You know, so I here's a challenge. How do you do this? Wait, hold on. What is that? You know.
Riley exists to sow chaos in Discord. Pun intended. All right. Well, you guys stay awesome.
Thank you
Yeah,
again
you
for
too.
playing, and have a good one. And we'll
Have a
see.
good
I'll see you on
one.
Monday.
God bless
See
you
y'all
guys.
then.
You have a lovely rest of your evening. Night night.
You too.
Live long and
Bye.
prosper.
Good night.
Night, get some rest.